Congratulations! If you're seeing real progress with your symptoms and level 1 and 2 exercises are comfortable, it's time to increase intensity slightly. Level 3 exercises are designed for individuals who may be returning to running, higher level sport, or dynamic movements. An important note is if your goal is to not return to higher impact activity, you can continue at level 2 long term to maintain strength, mobility, and symptom control. Level 3 is optional and for higher level progression only. As always, refer to your handout and universal guide to safe exercise. Ensure you do not push past a pain level that is a 3 out of 10 or more. If an exercise aggravates your symptoms, pause and return to lower level exercises. Some guidelines for level 3 include continuing level 1 exercises daily and level 2 exercises 2 to 3 times per week as your foundation. Progress only when symptoms remain calm, movements are controlled, and form is correct. Keep plyometric volume low at first and increase gradually as tolerated. Use this stage to bridge rehabilitation to sport-specific activity, building power, stability, and control. In level 3, we're going to start to progress our chin tucks again. In level 1, we started laying on our back with our head on a pillow. In level 2, we moved to sitting or standing and doing chin tucks. Level 3, we're going to be on our stomach with our head hanging off the edge of our bed at home. We're going to use gravity to make this even harder. It's the same exercise, you're just chin tucking from your stomach now. So I'm going to start here. It's hard to see with me having my head towards the floor there, but I'm just chin tucking. It's the same exercise. 5-second hold, you're going to repeat 20 times, and you can do this 2 to 3 days in the program that you're creating here. In level 1, you learned how to do a median nerve glide, which is a great exercise. In level 3, we're going to progress it with a median nerve tensioner. Tensioners are just progressions of nerve glides where we can work our nerves a little bit more aggressively. To do a median nerve tensioner, you're going to bring your arm up into the same position from level 1. The only difference now is when I extend my arm, my head is going to side bend the opposite direction. So I'm extending and side bending the opposite direction. And I feel that in my own hand. You're going to repeat 20 repetitions, and you're going to repeat 2 to 3 days a week in the program that you're creating here. In level 1, you learned how to do a radial nerve glide, which is a great exercise for symptoms on the backside of the shoulder, the backside of the arm, or even the backside of the hand. In level 3, we're going to be doing what's called a radial nerve tensioner. A tensioner is just a progression of our nerve glide. It works our nerve a little bit more aggressively. To do a radial nerve tensioner, you're going to rotate that arm in and wrist back, just like in level 1. The only difference now is when I bring my arm back, my head is going to tilt towards the opposite shoulder. So arm goes out, shoulder, head tilts towards the shoulder. Arm goes out, head tilts towards the shoulder. Each one is 1. You're going to shoot for 20 repetitions, and you can do this 2 to 3 days a week in the program that you're creating here. So we're going to progress our ulnar nerve glide from level 1 into an ulnar nerve tensioner in level 3. Again, this is for symptoms in the ring finger and the pinky finger. So you're going to get up into the same position as the ulnar nerve glide. The only difference is as you straighten your elbow, your head is going to bend towards the opposite shoulder. So out and side bend the head. Out and side bend the head. So 1, 2, 3. You can repeat 20 repetitions, and you can do that twice daily in the program that you're creating here. The next exercise we'll be going over is called the cervical retraction. As we discussed in level 1, chin tucks and cervical retractions are 2 different exercises, but they both strengthen our cervical stabilizing muscles. To do this, I'm going to take a TheraBand. I'm going to put it around the back of my head, and I'm going to pull so there's some tension on the band. And now I'm just going to retract my head back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Notice how I'm not doing a chin tuck where I'm making a double chin. My head is staying neutral, and I'm retracting back against the TheraBand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. You can repeat this 20 times, and you can do this 2 to 3 days a week in the program that you're creating here. We're going to start to go over some upper extremity plyometric exercises that you can do at home to help retrain your nerve to start to return to higher level activities and potentially even sport. We're going to start with some shoulder taps and some arm raises. So you're going to come down into an all-fours position. To do shoulder taps, all you're going to do is just alternate shoulder taps. As you get better, you can go quicker. I usually recommend putting yourself on a timer for 30 seconds and doing 3 rounds. To do arm raises, it's very similar. You're going to go into the same position and you're just going to come up. As you get better, you can go quicker. Same thing, I usually recommend 30 seconds and about 3 rounds. You can do this 2 to 3 days a week in the program that you're creating here. Let's go over a wall clap push-up. This is a great plyometric exercise that you can do at home to retrain your upper body to help return to higher level activity, potentially even a return to sport. To do a wall clap push-up, I'm going to start with my hands on the wall in kind of a normal push-up position. I'm going to come down, clap, return, clap, return. As you get better, you can start to go quicker, and so on and so forth. I usually recommend setting up a timer and doing 30 seconds and doing 3 rounds of them.